Today, I will show you how to make healthy soya beans powder for kids. Making your own soya beans powder is super easy. And you know it is fresh, it is free from all form of additives and safe for your little ones. Welcome to the Samsha side of YouTube. My name is Tevisa Metuka and you're highly welcome to my channel today. Before using soya beans, it's important to clean them properly. Soya beans, like any other legumes, contain small stones, dirt, or other impurities. Start by pouring the soya beans into a tray or large bowl and carefully pick out any unwanted particles. Once you've done that, transfer them into a bowl and wash thoroughly. I recommend washing at least 3 to 4 times to remove any remaining dust or dirt. If you're new to my channel, it's good to have you here. My name is Tevisa Metuka and you're highly welcome to my channel today. So do not forget to hit on the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you can get notified when I drop new video. You can as well click on the like button and go to the comment section and comment. Just let me know that it's your first time of coming across my channel. So the next thing you want to do is to soften the soya beans. So there are 2 ways of softening your soya beans. It's either you soak it overnight or for a long period of time for it to get soft, or you boil it. So the preferred method for making soya beans healthy for children is the boiling method. Yes, so when you boil it, you remove any form of anti-nutrients and you also make the soya beans easier for children to digest. So when you're making soya beans for children, make sure you boil it, do not soak overnight. So you're going to boil this for 30 to 35 minutes until the beans is soft but not mushy. You can check for doneness by pressing one between your fingers. You should feel tender but still hold its shape, so you know that your soya beans is ready. Like I said, please let it be soft, not mushy. So once the soya beans are boiled, drain and rinse them with cold water to stop the cooking process and make peeling easier. Now it's time to remove the outer skin of the soya beans. So there's this new method of removing the back of the beans or the peel of the beans by using the pulse function of your blender. So I tried doing the same with the soya beans, but it wasn't working. I guess because we've cooked this already, that's why it didn't work. I would just advise that just use the old way that we used to wash our beans for moi moi or beans for akara. That's the way that we just rub the beans against our hands to remove the back or the skin of the beans, and that's it. It doesn't take much time as you expect, like in some minutes, seconds, you are done with it. So just do this a couple of times until the peels of the beans is off, or until the back of the beans is out of the beans, and you have a clean soya beans and you are good to go. The reason why it's very important to remove the back of the peel of the beans thoroughly is to make it very easy for children to digest and also to eliminate anti-nutrients that can interfere with the absorption of essential minerals like calcium and iron. It also helps to remove the bitter taste. The back of the soya beans is very bitter, so you want to remove that so that when you incorporate it into the meal of children, they will not reject it because it is bitter. Make sure that you remove the back of the soya beans properly in order to remove the bitter taste. And also, when you peel out the back, it also extends the shelf life of the soya beans powder, so you prevent any form of spoilage and also improve the overall quality of the soya beans. So the next thing to do is to dry this. So just place your soya beans in a tray and spread it out. You can decide to dry this in the sun. You can decide to dry this in the oven or in the food dehydrator. So make sure that when you place this in the sun, you use a net to cover it so that you don't have any insects or any other thing patching on this. So this is how it looks like when it is dried. So I dried mine in the oven and it took about like let me say 30 to 40 minutes for it to get to this form. So if you're drying it in the sun, just be checking on it. It can take like 14 hours for it to completely dry out. This step is optional, but I highly recommend it. Slightly toast the dried soya beans in a pan on low heat for about 3 to 5 minutes. Stir continuously to ensure even toasting and prevent burning. This step enhances the flavor, giving the powder a rich, nutty aroma that makes it taste even better. Trust me, you definitely want to toast this because it's going to just take your soya beans to another level. So once this is toasted, allow the beans to cook completely before you go and grind or blend. So once the soya beans has completely cooled down, to transfer into your grinder or blender. So if you are using a blender, make sure that you know that it is a very, very high quality blender that can grind dry stuff. Or if you don't have, just use your grinder and grind it until smooth. So if you're sure that your grinder is very good or your blender, so there's no need of you sieving, because if you are using a very good one, it will grind it very, very smoothly. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, do not forget to like, comment and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the other flip side. Bye for now. Lots of kisses.